This is a presentation of Magnitude Sports. And now, the cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome. We're live here in Viking Varsity Field, Kindred, South Kindred, if you want to put it, if you want to be exact. And we're getting ready for day two. It's the quarterfinal round of the East Region Legion Baseball Tournament, exclusively here on Magnitude Sports. Yesterday's scores included Valley City taking up a 10-run rule and 5-inning win over the Post 2 Jets by the score of 14-4. And the West Fargo Vets would down Grand Forks 12 to nothing in 5 innings. Griffin Stahl getting half of those runs on a 2-run homer and a grand slam, both to right field. And then Devils Lake would fall to Kindred in a very good game in our nightcap last night, 3-1. Both the pitchers for Matt Pearson for Kindred and for Devils Lake had 8 strikeouts apiece. And Matt Pearson, we won't see him pitch for the remainder of the tournament, and he's reached the tournament pitch limit. And, well, if you're going to max out your ace, you better do it in that first game and make sure your team has a shot here going deep into the tournament. And then the Astros would defeat the Comets 10-6 in a fairly decent game as well yesterday. If you missed any of those games, all 4 of them are available on demand on our website here. You just go to the on-demand button. You'll come to this screen right here. You simply click the word watch next to the game that you want to see again, or all of the games, whatever your preference is. And for some reason it's being slow and loading up here, but well, you can find us online on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We certainly appreciate you tuning in and giving us a follow there if you would be so inclined to do so. Taking a look at the upcoming schedule. The Bismarck Governors in the Post 400 Stars game, we were just notified about maybe 5 minutes before we went on the air that those games have been canceled and there's no makeup game for it. So we will not have the games from Bismarck today because they will not be happening today. So apologize for anyone who is looking forward to that, but it is what it is. So I guess. So Eric Tiansen, instead of going to Bismarck, he'll be joining us here for the next 3 games after this one, since it was on short notice. He wasn't able to make it here for game 1, which is completely understandable. But Eric Tiansen will come in and help us out here for games 2, 3, and 4 of the day here at Viking Varsity Field in Kindred. We'll take a timeout and come back with your starting lineups here in just a moment on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Kindred Express Lane is a friendly, locally owned convenience store open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and offers hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Kindred Express Lane is located at 220 First Avenue South across the street from the baseball and football field, just 3 inches away from Highway 15 in Kindred. While you're fueling up, be sure and grab a snack and a cold beverage for the road. Kindred Express Lane wishes the Kindred Post 117 Vikings the best of luck in the East Regional Baseball Tournament. Go Vikings!
All right, going through the starting lineups here. These are the non-starters for the Valley City Royals. Who'll be in the light blue today instead of the dark blue.
Number 21, Espen Kunze. Now for the starters. The Valley City Post 60 Royals. Wearing number 6, playing shortstop, it's Ethan Miller. Pitching for Valley City, 10 spot, Alex Thornton. Designated hitter, number 13, Braxton Jorison. Playing second base, wearing number 3, Mitchell Taylor. Doing the catching, wearing number 8, Joe Cummings. Wearing number 2, playing third base, Gavin Gearhart. Playing first base, wearing number 44, it's Devin Thornton. Wearing jersey number 5, playing left field, Adams Bitts. Number 7, center fielder, Tate Suffolcool. And wearing number 9, playing right field, Broden Muskie. The Royals are coached by Justin Thornton, Andrew Shawn, Seth Sutterholm, and head coach Chase Carpenter. Now for the home team on the scoreboard, the West Fargo Aces. First the non-starters, number 1, Ben Klaus. Number 15, Brady Medina. Number 22, Leighton Hoffland. And number 24, Carson Kwasniewski. Starting for the Aces, number 11, center fielder Mason Stolting. Wearing number 7, playing second base, Seth Wiggestrand. Catching and playing right field, Easton Heisler. Pitching for the Aces is number 10, Caleb Deere. Wearing number 5, playing first base, Connor Entz. Wearing number 3, playing shortstop, Aiden Wolf. Playing right field, wearing number 14, it's Caleb Anderson. The third baseman, number 4, Carter Carlson. And playing left field, number 6, Carter O'Lean. The Aces are coached by Luke Johnson and head coach Joe Kalish. Before we do the anthem, I'd like all players and coaches to repeat after me the Legion Code of Sportsmanship. I will keep the rules, keep faith with my teammates, keep my temper, keep myself fit, keep a stout heart in defeat, keep my pride under in victory, keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the flag in center field as we pay tribute to the wonderful country of the United States of America.
All right, we'll be right back in a moment here on Magnitude. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate in the Fargo-Moorhead area? From office to retail, to industrial to farmland, trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, they have the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Good luck to all of the Area Legion teams on the field this week from the leader in the field of commercial real estate, Goldmark Commercial.
All right, welcome back. We're live here at Viking Varsity Field here in Kindred, North Dakota, and the current temperature here in Kindred, North Dakota is sunny and 81 degrees, maybe a little bit of haze, but not quite as bad as it was yesterday here. We'll look to be in the mid to upper 80s throughout the day. Once we hit the 4 o'clock hour, we can expect to see low 90s here. So once again, that'll be our average temperature throughout the 4 games today. Missed any of the 4 games yesterday, they're all available for on demand at our website at Magnitude Sports. Once again, click on demand under the archives section. You'll come to this screen here, and you simply click the word watch next to the game that you want to see again. You're looking for a different sport, like a past football game, for example. Scroll down to the bottom, click on football, and it'll sort out every game that's not a football game and make it a little bit easier for you to find. And the same applies for all the other sports. If you want to look at just the basketball or just the baseball games, click on the button. They'll sort it for you, and you'll be good to go. So that's a little glimpse of how you can find us online there. Find your favorite game online. You can find us online too, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We'd love it if you were to like, subscribe, and click the bell. That way you get the alerts for all the games. If there's anything wrong with our watch links, the subscription button will send the correct watch link right to your email address and or mobile phone. So that's another way to avoid the frustration of that happening, as that has happened a couple times recently. But we will hopefully avoid that now. So
number 6, Ethan Miller.
So we're ready to go here in this contest. Here in the top of the first inning here between the Valley City Royals and the West Fargo Aces, and it's Caleb Deere
11 a.m.
on the mound, warming up here, or not warming up, but delivering the first pitch for a strike, and it's 0-1 here to Ethan Miller. And now it's 0-2. We saw some good baseball to cap things off last night. We'll see if that continues here in the morning or not. West Fargo Aces and Valley City. We'll see the West Fargo Vets in our second game against the Castleton Haymakers, as that one's fouled off and it remains an 0-2 count here on 3 pitches, 3 strikes thrown. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, including Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, Go Promo, Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic, Clothes Mentor in Fargo, just off 45th Street, Kindred Spirits, Blake's Marine in Devil's Lake, the Knickerbocker in Hickson. And that one's going to be popped up, and it's a chance here for the first baseman to make the grab, and that's Connor Entz with out number 1.
Fly out to Entz. Brings up pitcher number 10, Alex Thornton.
That pitch comes across for a ball. The batter's Alex Thornton. He was 2 for 3 in the game yesterday against the Post 2 Jets. And this one will miss for ball 2, so it's a quick 2-0 count here to Alex Thornton. Around the bases here for the West Fargo Aces. Once again, we have Caleb Deere on the mound pitching. He's tossing those pitches into the glove of Easton Heisler. And a little underhand flip there on the 1-3 ground out. And that's 2 away, and that'll bring up Braxton Jorslin.
Deere on the end for the second out of the inning. And that brings up designated hitter, number 13, Braxton Jorslin.
Jorslin, the batter. And then continuing around the bases here for the Aces, Connor Entz at first, Seth Wiggestrand at second, Aiden Wolf the shortstop, Carter Carlson at third. And then in the outfield, you got Carter O'Lean in left, Caleb Anderson in right, and Mason Stolting in straightaway center field here for the West Fargo Aces. And the pitch. And that one will miss for ball 2 to Jorlson. So 10 pitches now, 5 balls, 5 strikes for Caleb Deere. And it's a strike. So it's 2-1. All right, so 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a swing and a miss for strikeout number 1.
Strikeout of the morning. And in the top half of the first inning, Valley City gets no runs on no hits.
And we got zeros on the board right now. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And back here after the break here on the Magnitude Sports Media. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. GoPromo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just go promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
All right, welcome back. It's 0-0 here between the Royals and the Aces as we move into the bottom of the first, and the Aces out to bat. And it will be Mason Stolting, Seth Wiggestrand, and Easton Heisler, the first three batters here for West Fargo as we move into the bottom of the first inning, 5 minutes into the game. And the pitch comes in for a strike to Stolting, and it's 0-1. Alex Thornton on the mound pitching here for the Valley City Royals. You got Joe Cummings behind the plate catching those pitches. And he'll catch that one low and out for a ball, now leaving the count at 1-1. Around the bases, Devin Thornton at first, Mitchell Taylor at second, Ethan Miller at short, Gavin Gerhardt at third. Outfield here after the 1-1, which is popped straight up and back and out of play for strike two. In the outfield, Adam Bitts in left, Broden Muskie in right, and Tate Suffolcool in center field here for the Valley City post-60 Royals. Wearing dark blue yesterday, light blue today. That one drops in for a ball, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now here to the leadoff batter for the Aces, Mason Stolting. And Thornton has 4 pitches now, and that results in the 2-2 count that you see on your screen. And this one, that's sliced foul into left and towards the, you know where it went, and it's good for an out.
Fly out to Gerhardt. Brings up second baseman number 7, Seth Wiggestrand.
Seth Wiggestrand. And he'll take the first pitch for a strike. It's 0-1 here to Wiggestrand. Easton Heisler moves into the on-deck circle. Caleb Deere would be behind him if we can get that far into the lineup. 6 pitches now here. And that one hit him. He'll advance via hit by a pitch. Took 7 minutes to get somebody on base here in this ball game.
Brings up catcher number 9, Easton Heisler.
So we'll see Easton Heisler. So it's the Aces' turn to pull off some magic here on Magnitude Sports. It started with the Patriots down at the Creighton Prep Tournament in Nebraska, where Braden Jacobson would smash 2 3-run homers, one to left, one to right, on back-to-back plate appearances. And then yesterday, the West Fargo Vets, Griffin Stahl hit a 2-run homer over right field fence and a grand slam over the right field fence. So now we'll see here what the West Fargo Aces can do on Magnitude Sports. And knock on wood that I just didn't jinx that, but.
Miller with the catch. Brings up the pitcher, number 10, Caleb Deere.
So 2 away now. And Caleb Deere, the pitcher, is the batter. It's their first pitcher versus pitcher duel here at Viking Varsity Field this morning here in day 2 of the quarterfinal round of the 2021 East Legion Baseball Tournament. That one will ground itself and roll into shallow right. Moving into third base is Wiggestrand. That puts runners on the corners.
Deere gallops to first after the single. Brings up first baseman, number 5, Connor Entz.
So 2 away, took 7 minutes to get the first runner on base, took 9 minutes to get the first hit of the game. So the single brings up Connor Entz now. And Entz takes the first pitch and fouls it down for a strike. And it's 0-1. And the pitch, runner goes, and the throw up to second's not going to be in time, and now 2 runners are in scoring position. And the pitch comes across for a ball, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Connor Entz. And that one's fouled off. That's good for strike 2. 13 pitches for both pitchers now. For Thornton, it's 4 balls and 9 strikes on the split 10 minutes into the ball game. And the pitch. And a little grounder right back to Thornton. He picks it up, spins around, gets the ground out. They'll strand the 2 runners in scoring position, and it remains 0-0 as we go to the top of the second inning here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. We'll take a break and be back with more.
Throws over to Thornton
right after this.
The final out of the first inning.
Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred. Kindred Storage wishes Kindred the best of luck in this year's tournament.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Marvin is hiring in Fargo. Marvin's pay starts at $18.50 to $22 per hour, and applying is easy at marvin.com/join us. Do you have experience in manufacturing? Join the Marvin team, where you'll learn based on your experience. Apply today at marvin.com/join us.
All right, welcome back. 0-0, a hit for West Fargo, but they leave 2 on base. Both of them in scoring position on second and third. And now we'll see how Caleb Deere and crew fare against the middle of the order, 4, 5, and 6. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. My apologies. First pitch comes across for a ball to the batter, Mitchell Taylor. Taylor was 2 for 4 in the game yesterday against the Post 2 Jets, in a game where they picked up a 14-4 victory. If you missed that game, it is available for an on-demand replay right now at our website under the archives button at msportsnet.com. That's all one word, msportsnet.com. Fouled away, and it's 2 balls and a strike now. Here to Taylor. Joe Cummings, Gavin Gerhardt. The other 2 batters we'll see for sure this inning here as Deere will nod, get the signal, wind up, and deliver. 2-1, and that is cranked out towards the diving shortstop. That'll get right by Aiden Wolf into shallow center. It's good for a hit and a single.
Taylor with the leadoff single. Brings up Snowman and catcher Joe Cummings.
Joe Cummings, number 8, steps up to the plate. Put that into a rap song. Number 8 steps up to the plate. And now he's going to show bunt. He'll pull the bunt back as the pitch misses outside and low for a ball. It's 1-0. Both teams with a hit now. That was a nice play by Aiden Wolf. He just didn't quite have the elevation to make that catch. Only Superman would have been able to make that one. Showing bunt again. He'll bunt it right back and tagged out by Deere on the first base line, and no throw needed. And that is a ground out to the pitcher, I guess.
Cummings with the sack. Brings up number 2, third baseman Gavin Gearhart.
That moves Mitchell Taylor up to second on the sacrifice bunt. 1 ball, no strike to Gavin Gerhardt. And now you can make it 1 ball, 1 strike to Gavin Gerhardt. He was 1 for 3 in the game yesterday against the Post 2 Jets. And that one's low and out. Tried to frame it up. They'll appeal to the other ump, and from my vantage point, there was no chance of a strike being called there, and the other ump agreed with me. 2-1. And a swing and a miss there, and that's definitely a strike. And it's 2-2 now here to Gavin Gerhardt. Devin Thornton is on deck with 1 away if no double plays happen. Runner on second is Mitchell Taylor here for Valley City. 2 balls, 2 strikes as Deere winds up and delivers. And that's a through ball, and that will get Taylor to third, no problem. So now Valley City threatening to score first here as the count moves to full at 3-2. And the pitch, and that one's fouled off, and it'll remain a full count. Payoff pitch number 2 on the horizon here. And he'll walk him. So the walk will clear the count here for Devin Thornton as runners are on the corners now on first and third. Mitchell Taylor on third, Gavin Gerhardt on first. And only 1 out here in the top half of the second inning from Viking Varsity Field here in Kindred. Kindred Storage along with Sinorama, Paradiso, and Fargo, and Clay Erdman and Mustang Seeds. Just a handful of our many sponsors here. Taken off for second, and a throw will not be made. And matter of fact, I think, yep, he will get second base. So 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out, and a base hit could really change the perspective of this game here. And that one's fouled off. It'll be strike 1 here to Devin Thornton. Strike 2, excuse me. Deere winds up, and this one grounded right back to Deere, and he will send it over to Entz for the out. And he will pause a little bit to hold Taylor at third on that ground out, so.
Deere to Entz records his second out and brings up number 5, left fielder Adam Bitts.
Brings up Adam Bitts. So 2 away with 2 runners on now, and this will be pitch 30 for Caleb Deere, and he's swinging a miss for a strike. 0-1. Deer with 1 strikeout so far, looking for number 2 to end this inning. And the pitch, and that one's going to be lifted up into right field, and it could be good for a catch, and it is, and that'll end the inning as Caleb Anderson will record out number 3, and they'll strand 2 on base, also in scoring position. And now it'll be Aiden Wolf, Caleb Anderson, and Carter Carlson due up for West Fargo when we return after the break here on Magnitude. Be right back.
You may already know that at Clothes Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Clothes Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Clothes Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale, and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
Welcome back. 0-0 as Aiden Wolf digs into the batter's box. And the first pitch comes inside, misses for a ball. It's 1-0. Aiden Wolf is 2 for 4 on his plate appearances here on Magnitude Sports this season. As this pitch comes up high for a ball. Both of his hits have gone past the shortstop into left center field when he's played on Magnitude, and we'll see if he does something similar here. But right now, it's a 3-0 count, and Aiden Wolf hoping for a free base. Otherwise, he'll trade it for a free strike. And he'll trade it for the free strike, and it's 3-1 now here to Aiden Wolf. 21 minutes into the ball game already, and Wolf will send that one into the gap in left center, right over the head of the shortstop, just as we kind of told you about. And he is now 3 for 5 on Magnitude Sports.
Hobbles one out to center. Brings up number 14, the right fielder, Caleb Anderson.
So Caleb Anderson will have a chance to duplicate that performance, as that's the second hit of the game here for West Fargo. And he'll show bunt, and a strong bunt down the first base line, and he'll tag him out as he tried to dive over Thornton there. But that will allow Aiden Wolf to move up to second.
Thornton with a nice play at first. Brings up number 4, the third baseman, Carter Carlson.
So Carter Carlson steps up to the plate now with a runner on second and 1 away. And the pitch is low for a ball, and Carlson will put up his hand, signaling the Wolf to stay at second, as it's 1 ball, no strike now here to Carlson. Carter will lean on deck. If no double plays happen, we'll see him next. 1 ball, no strike. Here's the pitch, and that's cranked over towards the shortstop. And Miller to Thornton for the out. 6-3, short to first. It's a ground out that will advance Aiden Wolf to third.
Number 6, the left fielder, Carter.
So now Carter O'Lean, a base hit would put West Fargo on the board. They left 2 runners stranded in scoring position on second and third in the bottom of the first inning here. We'll see if they can not do that this time around. The pitch comes in for a strike. It's 0-1 to Carter O'Lean, who's 1 for 2. Both hit to left field and a ground out to third on his plate appearances here on Magnitude Sports this season. And the 0-1, he swings and misses, and it's 0-2. And one comes up high for a ball, and that's 1 ball, 2 strikes now here to O'Lean. And now the count should be even. 2s across the board with a runner on third. 22 minutes into the ball game. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And this one going to be popped up, and he'll stay alive for at least 1 more pitch, if not 2. Thornton waits, sets, and delivers. High for a ball. It's 3-2, and the count is full. Mason Stolting is on deck, and a diving play by the second baseman, Mitchell Taylor, for the 3rd out. That will end the inning. They'll leave Aiden Wolf stranded on 3rd, and we'll return with the top of the 3rd.
You may already know that at Clothes Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Clothes Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Clothes Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale, and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
Kindred Spirits Bar and Grill is the place this weekend to watch all the games with a fully remodeled bar and kitchen that's family friendly each night till 9 p.m. Keep both you and the kids entertained with the arcade or pool table and try your luck with E-Tabs. Also, blackjack on Friday and Saturday nights. Kindred Spirits Bar and Grill is your stop for entertainment next Saturday, July 31st with musical acts Steve Stein, Sean Mitzel, and Rhyme or Reason, all on the same night, 5 p.m. start, no cover charge. Kindred Spirits Bar and Grill. Find them on Facebook or at 441 Elm Street in Kindred.
Marvin is hiring in Fargo. Marvin's pay starts at $18.50 to $22 per hour, and applying is easy at marvin.com/join us. Do you have experience in manufacturing? Join the Marvin team, where you'll learn based on your experience. Apply today at marvin.com/join us.
All right, broadcast coverage also brought to you by Andy's Custom Body Shop in Mapleton, Kindred Area Arts Program, Davenport Supper Club, Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton, the Ball Yard in Fargo, and Todd R. Wold, certified public accountant. And the top of the 3rd, the pitch comes into Suffolk high and in for a ball. Suffolk had to duck down. Suffolk 2 for 3 in the tournament against in that first game against the Jets yesterday. That one comes inside for ball 2 as Suffolk almost got pushed out of the batter's box there. The center fielder for Valley City had a hit to deep right that almost went out of the park. It was just not quite elevated enough. And then he got on base with an infield single as well yesterday against the Jets. As the count now moves to 3 balls and no strikes here. And we'll see what Deere has in his arsenal here. And he does pull away with the free strike. And now it's 3-1. We'll see if Caleb Deere can battle back here. And the pitch, swing and a miss for a strike, and so far so good on the battle back. It's now 3 balls and 2 strikes, so back-to-back strikes. And he's looking for strikeout 2, and he will get it. Strikeout number 2 of the game here against Suffolk for Caleb Deere.
Deere picks up strikeout number 2.
And that brings up Broden Muskie.
Leadoff man, number 6, the shortstop, Ethan.
Check that. Somehow I had 10 batters in my lineup. We'll make that adjustment here. So it's Ethan Miller as we're back at the top of the order now. 0-1. Miller flied out to Entz on a little pop out in foul territory. The ball was dropped, and to first, the ball's dropped again. And he's going to advance to second. Here comes the throw, and he's safe. That was a close one. So that'll be an error.
Ethan Miller reaches on the air and advances to second and brings up number 10, the pitcher, Alex.
Sorry about the camera there. So they did indeed charge it as an error. The only question mark is who they charged it to. I think I would lean towards the second baseman. But either way, it's an error. No hit on the play. And that catch is made there by Carter O'Lean for out number 2. So pop out for Thornton brings up Braxton Jorsland.
O'Lean with the catch in left brings up designated hitter number 13, Braxton Jorsland.
Jorsland was the first victim of a strikeout for Caleb Deers. He's recorded 2 total now. He represents half that total as the pitch comes in for a ball, 1-0. Mitchell Taylor on deck if Jorsland can reach base as Miller moves up to second. And now he'll advance to third. So 1 ball, 1 strike once again here to Jorsland, and now that pitch will come in for ball 2. They'll charge an error there to Heisler on the throw up to second. And the pitch just missed for a ball. Once again, I'll say thanks to Rogers Corner Cut in Grafton, Kindred State Bank, Rambo, the Ringneck and Leonard, Kindred Youth Baseball, Magnum Trucking, alongside Nipstad Farms, the class of 2023 Kindred parents, Marvin's of Fargo now hiring, and Kindred Express Lane for making broadcast coverage of the East Region Tournament possible here on Magnitude Sports. We certainly appreciate that. Stopped into Kindred Express Lane yesterday, also stopped in there this morning, and they're the only place in North Dakota that I'm aware of that sells sausage links, and I was just very pumped up about that. We also had French toast sticks this morning. So if you were looking for a unique breakfast experience, I strongly suggest Kindred Express Lane. It's right across the street from the baseball field. And we'll head off to the commercial break here, and we'll tell you more about Kindred Express Lane right about now here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Kindred Express Lane is a friendly, locally owned convenience store open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and offers hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Kindred Express Lane is located at 220 First Avenue South across the street from the baseball and football fields, just 3 inches away from Highway 15 in Kindred. While you're fueling up, be sure and grab a snack and a cold beverage for the road. Kindred Express Lane wishes the Kindred Post 117 Vikings the best of luck in the East Regional Baseball Tournament. Go Vikings!
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. Wold, Certified Public Accountant, has you covered. From bookkeeping and financial reports to tax planning and preparation, individuals and businesses, he's here to help you achieve your dreams. Give him a call. Todd R. Wold, CPA, 701-356-1040. You can also visit wold-cpa.com. Best of luck to Kindred and both teams in today's game.
Rogers Corner Cut in Grafton, North Dakota is a proud supporter of baseball. Wishes all the teams competing in the East Region Legion Baseball Tournament good luck. Since Ron Kittle's rookie year, Rogers Corner Cut has been providing all kinds of great haircuts to baseball players, coaches, and fans. Hit a home run with your next haircut and stop in to see Roger at Rogers Corner Cut, 50 West 6th Street in Grafton, or call 701-352-1244. All right, welcome back. 1 ball, no strike here to Mason Stolting, who's 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this one will drop for a strike, and now we'll even the count at 1 apiece. And this one finds its way into right field.
Stolting's the ball to right. Brings up second baseman, number 7, Seth Wiggestrand.
So a couple of errors in the last inning there for West Fargo, but no damage done as no runs come across the plate as a result of that. And now Wiggestrand's going to show bunt. And he'll pull it back, and taking off for second there is Stolting, and he is out. Or no, they called a balk. So no, he won't get credit for a stolen base, but he will advance to second.
Stolting moves to second on the balk.
So we'll see what Thornton has in his arsenal here up against Wiggestrand. And he'll show bunt again. That's a nice bunt. He's going to run that one out. Not quite, almost. That bunt was placed almost perfectly to allow him to reach base, but that also allows his teammate Stolting to get to third. So it'll be a sack bunt.
Wiggestrand with the sack bunt brings up the catcher, number 9, Easton Heisler.
Both teams have left 3 runners on base. All 6 runners have been in scoring position for both Valley City and West Fargo. And now West Fargo has another one on third here in scoring position, and we'll see if they can avoid stranding their 4th runner in scoring position here, as it's a ball and a strike now here to Heisler, who flied out to left field last time he stepped up to the plate. I want to say thanks to our friend Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic, as that one will roll foul. As well as Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union, closed mentor in Fargo, just off 45th Street. Go Promo in West Fargo, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, and the Knickerbocker and Hickson, and Sinorama along with Paradiso in Fargo for helping make broadcast coverage possible here on Magnitude Sports. 1-2, and that one is right over towards second, and backing up is Thornton. He makes the catch, and it will be an RBI ground out as Stolten comes in to score from third, and West Fargo leads 1-0.
Heisler picks up the RBI. Now to bat, number 10, the pitcher, Caleb Deere.
Deere 1 for 1. He singled into right field last time he was at the plate. This pitch comes in high, and instead of nicked him on the elbow, he'll reach via hit by a pitch. And now, after one pitch, it's Connor Entz who grounded out on a 1-3. It was more of a sack bunt ground out on a 1-3.
Deere is hit. Brings up first baseman number 5, Connor Wentz.
There'll be no bunting here with 2 away. Instead, Thornton will deliver a pitch that's a little high for a ball, 1-0. Aiden Wolf is on deck if Entz can reach base. And Thornton delivers. This one's going to be served up for the first baseman. And he'll make the grab, and that's Thornton ending the inning here. West Fargo gets one across. They strand a runner on, but they strand him on first. So that ends the stranded in scoring position stat. And they leave a total of 4 stranded on base, with 3 of those 4 in scoring position. We'll be back in a moment.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred. Kindred Storage wishes Kindred the best of luck in this year's tournament. All right, welcome back. As the Aces lead 1-0 on an RBI ground-out run scored from third. They left the runner stranded on first in that inning, but
leading up the top half of the 4th inning is second baseman number 3, Mitchell Taylor.
And they get a hit on no errors. And this one grounded to short there, and Wolf will pick it up, toss it over to Entz, 6-3 ground out. That's 1 up, 1 down here for Valley City in this portion of the inning here.
Wolf on to Entz, records the first out and brings up the catcher, number 8, Joe Cummings.
Top of the 4th, 40 minutes in, and once again, this portion of the tournament is now double elimination. So Valley City will have another game if they lose. West Fargo will have another game if they lose. And the pitch will drop into the dirt for a ball. Of course, the Aces got here on a first-round bye. Valley City played in what was essentially a play-in game yesterday in that 10-run win over the Post 2 Jets. And Deer's pitch will skip off the dirt for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and a strike now here to Joe Cummings, the batter. We'll see Gavin Gerhardt and Devin Thornton ascending as well. It's batters 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup here in the top half of 4. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Deer will get the signal, wind up and deliver. And just a little high, and the count is full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Caleb Deer with 33 strikes on 54 pitches, and he'll walk this one, though, on pitch 55. So Cummings to first. Now clear the count here for Gavin Gerhardt.
Moves to first on the walk, and that brings up number 2, third baseman Gavin Gerhardt. Your attention, please. Courtesy running for the Royals will be number 4, Max Mayhus.
Max Mayhus, the batter now. Or the runner on first, I meant to say. Gavin Gerhardt's the batter. My apologies. Pitch was low and out for a ball. It's 1-0. Gerhardt was walked when he was at the plate last time. We'll see if Deer can avoid that this time around. And the pitch. And that one will break and miss the zone for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes to Gavin Gerhardt. Once again, Devin Thornton, the batter, on deck here for Valley City. Trailing 1-0, and that one's going to center field. And that is Mason Stolting with the grab. And now there's 2 away here, and that brings up Devin Thornton, the first baseman.
Stolting with the catch in center. Records out number 2. Brings up number 44, the first baseman, Devin Thornton.
Give a couple this way. Yep.
This one will be popped up and back for a fouled away pitch and a strike. He's 0 for 1 on a ground out right back to Caleb Deere. I believe that was the ground out where Caleb Deere just snagged it and met up with Thornton halfway down the line and tagged him out. No throw to first required. That one comes in for a strike. That's a nice pitch there by Deere, and now it's 0-2 here to Thornton. With 2 away and the runner on first is Mayhus. And so far, Valley City has copied what West Fargo has done with the exception of 1 run. Every inning, runners on the exact same bases for each team at the end of the inning. And if Mayhus can somehow advance to second, that would change. Mayhus takes off, and they throw, and they tag, and he's safe, and that will change that. So the count's now 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Mayhus moves into scoring position here with 2 away. And the 2-2 swung on, fouled away just to the right side of your viewing screen past us. If I would have reached out my right arm and out the window, I may have been able to catch that one. And the 2-2 number 2 is high for ball 3. One run on 3 hits, and West Fargo has committed 2 errors. They've left 4 on base. Valley City, no runs on 1 hit. They've committed no errors, and they've left 3 on base. And now Thornton will walk, and Adam Bitts will come up to the plate.
Devin Thornton with a very nice at-bat. Earns himself a base on balls. Brings up number 5, the left fielder, Adam Bitts.
And Adam Bitts will be 0 for 1. He'd flied out to Caleb Anderson in right field last time he was at the plate. Takes this pitch just below the knees for ball 1. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss. That'll even things up at 1-1 there as Mayhus on second was thinking about third. That one comes in for a strike, and now it's 1-2 in favor of Caleb Deere. And the 1-2, that one apparently missed the strike zone, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. So once again, 2s across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on, and a strikeout. And they will leave those 2 runners stranded as Caleb Deere picks up strikeout number 3.
Deere picks up his 4th strikeout.
Or checked out his 4th strikeout, my apologies. And I'll bring up Aiden Wolf, Caleb Anderson, and Carter Carlson. It's 6, 7, and 8 when we return after this. Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred. Kindred Storage wishes Kindred the best of luck in this year's tournament.
Signs help us navigate our world. Signs keep us on course, headed in the right direction, excited about upcoming events, and punctuate important moments in our lives. Signs build brands, create connections, and define purpose. Signs speak with strength to communities, guests, clients, and customers. Signs create impact and grab attention like no other medium can. For over 3 decades with locations throughout the world, Signorama is the way to grow your business.
Moving into the bottom of the 4th.
All right, that first pitch there is to
We have
Aiden Wolf.
shortstop number 3, Aiden Wolf, to the plate.
1 for 1. He singled right over the shortstop's head into left center, closer to center, last time he was at the plate. And this one will be grounded over towards the shortstop, and that's Miller to Thornton for the out. Or did he drop it? No, he...
Miller to Thornton. Records the first out of the inning. Brings up the right fielder, number 14, Caleb Anderson. Your attention, please. Now hitting for the Aces is number 15, Brady Medina.
So Medina moves into the 7th spot in the lineup here for West Fargo. And Carter Carlson is the scheduled next batter here. And we'll see Medina and Carlson for sure, maybe more. Strike 1 to Medina. Medina's 2 for 6 on his plate appearances here on Magnitude Sports this season. Has a hit to right field and a hit to left field. And everything else was a fly out to left. One ball, one strike. And he will not, I don't think he necessarily went through with his swing there, but the point of the matter is it was a strike even regardless. So. And this one's low, and now be a ball, and now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes here with one out. Thornton at 45 pitches. And pitch 46 is lined down the third baseline, and that's fair. And it's going all the way to the visitors' bullpen there, and a nice throw by Bitts to make sure that Medina doesn't get anything more than a single out of that.
Medina with the pitch hit single. Brings up number 4, the third baseman, Carter Carlson.
That's the 4th hit of the game here for Carlson, or for West Fargo, and it brings up Carter Carlson for West Fargo. I want to thank the Aces fans for tuning in, and if you have any Vets fans waiting in the wings, send them a text. Their game's up next here against Castleton, as the pass ball will allow Medina to get up to second. One ball, no strike as a result here. And Carlson will step into that and pop it up backwards and even up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And this will be pitch number 50 here for Alex Thornton. And that one will bounce in for a ball, and that will send Medina to third. So on 50 pitches now, it's 31 strikes and 19 balls, and we have a visit to the mound, or just a partial visit. It's Cummings will go up and have some words with Thornton. And maybe some words with the umpire as well. This visit to the mound brought to you by Marvin's, now hiring.
Marvin is hiring in Fargo. Marvin's pay starts at $18.50 to $22 per hour, and applying is easy at marvin.com/join us. Do you have experience in manufacturing? Join the Marvin team, where you'll learn based on your experience. Apply today at marvin.com/join us.
All right, the visit to the mound has been brought to you by Marvin's, now hiring. And we return to action here with a 2 balls, 1 strike count to Carter Carlson, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out. And Thornton with pitch 51, up high for a ball. And that comes in for strike 2. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, and a payoff pitch for Thornton against Carlson coming up here. It's 1-0. West Fargo leads on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. No relation. And Carter Carlson will get locked. Now bring up Carter O'Lean. At least I don't think there's a relation. And now taking off for second, and the throw's going to go into center field, and he's going to go to third. Unbelievable sequence of events there. And that also brings in Medina from third.
Carlson.
So Carlson with a walk, a steal to second, and a steal to third. Yeah, that's what I meant to say, what you may have heard in the background. A walk, a steal, and an error, all in one 8-second trip around the diamond. So it's now 2-0, and only 4 hits, not 5. And that one's going deep. And the catch is made. Runner will tag, and coming in at home is on time. It's a sac fly for O'Lean to deep left center. And that makes it 3-0. Puts the second out on the board.
Sac fly out to bits. Scores Carlson. Brings up the leadoff man, number 11, center fielder, Mason Stolting.
So West Fargo with 1 in the third, 2 so far here in this inning, and there's 2 away. And here's Mason Stolting as we return to the top of the order. He's 1 for 2, pop out to the third baseman, and then he singled out into right field on his most recent trip to the plate. As the pitch comes up high for a ball, and it's 2 balls and no strikes here to the leadoff man, Mason Stolting. Once again, Ball Yard in Fargo, Todd R. Wold, CPA, Rogers Corner Cut in Grafton, and Kindred State Bank. Rambo, the Ringneck and Leonard, Kindred Youth Baseball, Magnum Trucking now hiring, is also some of our many sponsors here for East Region Baseball on Magnitude Sports today. As the count moves to 3-0, and now a walk, and we'll see if Stolten steals second the moment he reaches there. He does not. So we have another meeting on the mound. Looks like it could potentially be a pitching change. We'll take a break and be back in a moment.
Marvin is hiring in Fargo. Marvin's pay starts at $18.50 to $22 per hour, and applying is easy at marvin.com/join us. Do you have experience in manufacturing? Join the Marvin team, where you'll learn based on your experience. Apply today at marvin.com/join us.
Paradiso has been a mainstay in the FM area for the past 43 years with an extensive menu that will satisfy any appetite, including gluten-free options. Sundays, kids 8 and under eat free. Mondays, buy one, get one burritos. Don't forget about the other traditional menu items like tacos, sizzling fajitas, quesadillas, and Fridays, get $1 off Mexican fried ice cream. Ask your server about other daily specials. Remember, chips are free, but the dinner is extra. Paradiso can also cater your special event. Visit paradiso.com for more info. Paradiso, 801 38th Street South in Fargo. All right, welcome back. No pitching change, just an extended visit to the mound here, and it's Seth Wigestrand, the batter. Swing, got a piece of it. Could hear the ching in the crowd mic there. Wigestrand hit by a pitch and then advances runners, advances teammates on a sacrifice bunt. His most recent trip to the plate here is that one comes up into the attic of the strike zone, and it's ball 1. And this one going to be popped up. Strike 2. Fouled away ball and a fouled away pitch in that order here. This is pitch 65 for Thornton. If there's another visit to the mound, I would imagine that'd be it for Thornton, but we'll see. They try the pickoff at first, runner back in time, no problem there. Once again, the runner on first for the Aces is Mason Stolting. Still 1-2. As Thornton will send it, and that one smoked to center field. And he'll make the grab for the out. That'll end the bottom of the fourth inning here, as Valley City now trails 3-0 as West Fargo gets 2 in that inning. And Valley City will come up to bat and try and respond when we return after this. Andy's Custom Bodywork in Mapleton is a full-service auto repair shop specializing in automotive and semi-tractor collision repair and refinish. Andy's Custom Bodywork has been providing great service to its customers in Mapleton, Castleton, Kindred, and surrounding communities since 2003. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5. You'll find them at 16194 39th Street Southeast in Mapleton. Call them to set up an appointment for your vehicle today at 356-0297. Andy's Custom Bodywork wishes both Castleton and Kindred the best of luck in today's game. The Kindred Area Arts Partnership would like to wish the Kindred Vikings the best of luck in this year's tournament and thank all the national anthem singers who have given their time and contributed their voices to sing the national anthem at each of the games, both past and present. It's the mission of KAAP to inspire an appreciation for the arts by facilitating and supporting art opportunities for both students and adults through a partnership with Kindred Public School as well as through connections in the community. Learn more about KAAP by visiting kindredkaap.org.
Suffolk.
All right, welcome back. Tate Suffolk, batters 9-1-2. Ethan Miller, Alex Thornton to follow for Valley City, trailing 3-0 here as we move into the top half of the fifth inning, and the first pitch comes in for ball one here to Suffolk. A couple defensive changes too. Brady Medina for the Aces moves into third base. Carter Carlson will shift out into right field. And that'll bring Caleb Anderson out of the game as we hit the 1 hour mark of the ball game now. Three balls and no strikes here to Suffolk, the center fielder. And the 3-0 will drop in for ball four. It's a 4-pitch walk to Suffolk. And I'll bring up the top of the order, Ethan Miller.
Tate trots to first on the walk. Brings up number 6, the shortstop, Ethan Miller.
Miller 0 for 2, flied out, popped out to the first baseman, then reached base on an error. That pitch will skim into the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Once again, Suffolk, the runner on first. And Deere will wind up and deliver ball two. And now this visit to the mound here brought to you by Marvin.
Marvin is hiring in Fargo. Marvin's pay starts at $18.50 to $22 per hour, and applying is easy at marvin.com/join us. Do you have experience in manufacturing? Join the Marvin team, where you'll learn based on your experience. Apply today at marvin.com/join us.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
All right, welcome back. Caleb Deere remains on the mound here for West Fargo, and he'll square off against Ethan Miller. And the count is 2 balls and no strikes. And that comes in for the first strike. So whatever was said at the mound there, well, it produced the first strike of the at-bat here against Ethan Miller. And we'll see if Deere can continue to climb his way back. And the pitch from Deere will just miss. Low and out for a ball. It's ball 3, 3-1. Once again, the runner on. Tate Suffolcool on first. An hour and 4 minutes into the ball game now. And Deere at 78 pitches, 41 of them have been recorded as strikes. And he deals the 3-1. Got it in there for strike 2. He's looking for strikeout number 5, and he's potentially a pitch away from recording it. Nobody out. Alex Thornton on deck. We'll see him for sure. And the pitch. That one's hit out into left field. Make that closer to center field. And the catch is made there by Stolting. Now will hold Suffolcool at first.
Stolting with the catch in center. That'll bring up the pitcher. 10 spot, Alex Thornton.
Thornton 0 for 2. Grounded out to Caleb Deere, and then he pop out to Aiden Wolf, the shortstop. And the pitch, a little high for a ball, 1-0. And that one evens it up at 1-1. Once again, Rambo, the Ringneck and Leonard, Kindred Youth Baseball, Magnum Trucking. Some of our many sponsors as strike 2 comes across the plate. As long as Nipstad Farms, the class of 2023 parents. Marvin's of Fargo now hiring, and Kindred Express Lane. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Alex Thornton in the pitch. It's up high, and they'll level the count at 2-2. Also want to say thanks to our friend Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union and Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo, alongside Goldmark Commercial Real Estate and Go Promo. And taking off for second is Suffolcool, and he's in with no contest. West Fargo coach bringing out a new baseball here as the sand is dusted off home plate. And Deere winds up, and that pitch will miss for a ball 3. Full count, and this one is fouled away. He has walked every full count batter he has seen in this game so far. And we'll see if he can change that on this particular batter or not. And he'll walk another one. That puts runners on first and second, moving Suffolcool up to base number 2. Brings Braxton Jorsland to the mound.
Thornton with a nice at-bat, draws the walk, and brings up the DH, number 13, Braxton Jorison.
Jorison is strikeouts 1 and 2 of the 4 that Caleb Deere has. He's 0 for 2 as a result. He sends this one up high, left field. And he'll make the catch. And that will hold the runners at first and second, put out number 2 on the board, and that brings up Mitchell Taylor.
Nice play in left by Carter O'Lean, and that brings up number 3, the second baseman, Mitchell Taylor.
Mitchell Taylor 1 for 2, singled to center, grounded out to Aiden Wolf, the shortstop. And the pitch comes in for strike 1 here to Taylor. Joe Cummings on deck if Taylor can reach base. 2 away, runners first and second. And that one's going to be hit up. And over to short, and the ground out now end the inning. So West Fargo takes their 3-0 lead into the bottom of the 5th, and they'll bring out the bats to try and add to it. We'll return in a moment here on Magnitude.
Wolf over to Ends. Ends the top half of the 5th inning, and once again ends the threat.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Kindred Express Lane is a friendly, locally owned convenience store open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and offers hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Kindred Express Lane is located at 220 First Avenue South across the street from the baseball and football field, just 3 inches away from Highway 15 in Kindred. While you're fueling up, be sure and grab a snack and a cold beverage for the road. Kindred Express Lane wishes the Kindred Post 117 Vikings the best of luck in the East Regional Baseball Tournament. Go Vikings!
Had the wrong headset on there. Sorry about that, folks. 2 balls and no strikes to count here to the batter, Easton Heisler, 0 for 2. A fly out to the shortstop and a ground out to the pitcher on his 2 at bat so far here in this contest. That pitch is low and out for a ball, and it's 3 balls, no strikes now here to Heisler. And the 3-0 is high, and that's a 4-pitch walk to Heisler. That'll bring up Caleb Deere, or will it? No, they're saying it's a strike, so 3-1, and it will not bring up Caleb Deere. And now it's 3-2, so full count now here to Heisler. And that one's high and in, and now Heisler can take his base. And that'll bring up Caleb Deere.
Heisler gets the walk. That'll bring up number 10, the pitcher, Caleb Deere.
And Deere will get a piece of that one, foul it back for a strike. Singled right and hit by a pitch. So the count now moves to 0-1. Throw to first, runner back in time. It remains 0-1. So Connor Entz is on deck. And we'll see Connor for sure. We'll see if we can get deeper into the lineup or not. As he'll bunt that one. It'll be a sack bunt to move Heisler to second. That puts one out on the board and brings up Connor Entz. Connor Entz 0 for 2. Ground out to the pitcher on a 1-3.
First baseman, number 5.
Then he would pop
Connor
out in foul territory to the first baseman, Thornton. And the pitch, and he'll belt that one fair into left field. Rounding third is Heisler, and West Fargo is going to get on another run. They now lead 4-0 on what turns out to be an RBI double, and Entz and Heisler will switch spots.
Entz with the RBI double. Next batter for the Aces will be the shortstop, number 3, Aiden Wolf.
Aiden Wolf 1 for 2. A single and a ground out. And the single went to center, ground out to short, and the visit to the mound brought to you by Marvin.
Marvin is hiring in Fargo. Marvin's pay starts at $18.50 to $22 per hour, and applying is easy at marvin.com/join us. Do you have experience in manufacturing? Join the Marvin team, where you'll learn based on your experience. Apply today at marvin.com/join us.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. Broadcast coverage also brought to you by Close Mentor on 45th Street in Fargo, Kindred Spirits, Blake's Marine, Devil's Lake, and Knickerbocker and Hickson, Kindred Storage, along with Sinorama and Paradiso. Just a few of our many sponsors, including Clay Erdman at Mustang Seeds, providing coverage of the East Region Baseball Tournament here on Magnitude Sports. Aiden Wolf, the scheduled batter here, as the meeting on the mound comes to a conclusion, and Thornton will remain on the mound for now. He is at 74 pitches according to my numbers. And he'll deliver pitch 75 for a ball, 1-0. Once again, Aiden Wolf is 1 for 2. He'd single to center, and then he would ground out to the shortstop in that order on his 2 trips to the plate today. And the 1-0. And it looked like he was going for a bunt, missed the bunt. Goes into the books as a strike, and it's 1-1. And that one grounded, and it hops off the third baseman into shallow left. So put an error into the books and put runners on the corners.
Wolf reaches on the air. Now at the plate, third baseman, number 15, Brady Medina.
So West Fargo with a 4-0 lead now here, and they got another runner 90 feet away. That runner is Connor Entz. Over on the flip side, it's Aiden Wolf on first. And the pitch, and Wolf takes off for second. Throw will not be in time as it's intercepted there by Taylor, who wanted to throw back home, or at least threatened to do so, to keep Entz at third. So now runners on second and third here for Valley City. No balls and 1 strike to Medina, who's 1 for 1 with a single. He stepped into the number 7 spot a couple innings ago. And he would belt a single down the third base line. 0-1 here as Thornton sets and delivers. Skips it into the dirt, ball 1. And showing bunt, and I think he got a piece of that actually. It's going to go in the books as a fouled away pitch. And that one's lifted up into right field. And coming in to make the grab is Muskie. Runner will tag, and the throw is not there in time. Now the throw to third, and he's safe. And now coming home is Aiden Wolf, and he will score, and it's 6-0. And it looks like there's a conversation on if he was out at third or not. The run will count, so it'll be at least 5-0 instead of 6-0. We'll take a runner off. So it will be out at third instead of the runner at third coming to home, and so it'll be 5-0 in favor of West Fargo, and that will end the 5th inning. So we'll sort that all out during the break, come back with the top of the 6th right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Okay, folks, to end the bottom half of the 5th inning, what happened was we had a fly out in right field. And in the books, it'll go F9 double play with the runner being out at third for advancing too early. No runs scored on that play. West Fargo does pick up one more run in the inning. They have one hit. There was one Valley City error and one guy left on base.
All right, so you heard the explanation
After
from our PA
complete,
announcer. So it is going to remain 4-0.
Royals 0.
We'll take that run off the board here when we return from the break after this here on Magnitude.
Kindred Express Lane is a friendly, locally owned convenience store open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and offers hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Kindred Express Lane is located at 220 First Avenue South across the street from the baseball and football field, just 3 inches away from Highway 15 in Kindred. While you're fueling up, be sure and grab a snack and a cold beverage for the road. Kindred Express Lane wishes the Kindred Post 117 Vikings the best of luck in the East Regional Baseball Tournament. Go Vikings!
All right, welcome back. Top of the 6th inning now. It's Joe Cummings, the batter. First pitch comes across for strike 1. He's 0 for 0 on a sac bunt and a walk. So just to recap the end of that previous inning here, the fly out to right does not count as a sac bunt or a sac fly because of the fact that the runner on third left base early. And that results in a double play, and that leaves one runner stranded on base. So they've now left a total of 6 runners stranded on base in this contest. That one's going to be popped up, foul, right field and foul, and out of play for a strike. It's 0-1. Or 0-2, excuse me. 1-2. And the pitch. That one's a little high. I'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. West Fargo Vets, who won yesterday in a 10-run rule 5-inning game, 14-0, will be playing next against the Castleton Haymakers. The game's scheduled to start at 1:30. We're at 12:23 right now in the top of the 6th here. It'll be close to a 1:30 start. Count is full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And once again, swing and a miss. He got him. That is strikeout number 5, I believe.
Deere picks up his 5th strikeout
And that was correct.
of the morning, and that brings up the third baseman, number 2, Gavin Gearhart.
Gerhardt 0 for 1, a walk and a fly out to Stolting in center field. And the pitch. High for a ball. As Caleb Deere has now hit 100 pitches. He will have 5 pitches remaining here. And he will be allowed to finish the batter if it comes to that, and then he'll have to come off the mound. That one's fouled away, and that's pitch 102. And that one will just miss for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count here to the batter, Gerhardt. And pitch 104 is going to center field. And on the run, he makes the grab. Outstanding catch by Stolting, and that's 2 away.
Very nice catch out in center by Mason Stolting. That'll bring up number 44, first baseman, Devin Thornton.
All right, so Caleb Deere at 104 pitches, and we'll see if he can finish out the inning here, as this will be his final inning of pitching. Swing and a miss, and pitch 105 is in for strike 1. Here to Devin Thornton, 0 for 1, ground out on a walk for Thornton. And that pitch will miss for a ball. So it's even now at 1-1. Time is called here by Thornton. I'll allow everybody to take a deep breath, and Thornton will dig back into the batter's box here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And pitch 107 here for Caleb Deere. And that one right to second there, and Wiggestrand will toss it over to Entz, and that ends the inning. We go to the middle of the 6th, and when we go to the top of the 7th, we'll have a new pitcher here for West Fargo. As the ground out ends the inning, and that will bring up batters 8, 9, and 1 for West Fargo. Right after this, here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Rogers Corner Cut in Grafton, North Dakota is a proud supporter of baseball. Wishes all the teams competing in the East Region Legion Baseball Tournament good luck. Since Ron Kittle's rookie year, Rogers Corner Cut has been providing all kinds of great haircuts to baseball players, coaches, and fans. Hit a home run with your next haircut and stop in to see Roger at Rogers Corner Cut, 50 West 6th Street in Grafton, or call 701-352-1244.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
Marvin is hiring in Fargo. Marvin's pay starts at $18.50 to $22 per hour, and applying is easy at marvin.com/join us. Do you have experience in manufacturing? Join the Marvin team, where you'll learn based on your experience. Apply today at marvin.com/join us.
All right, the first pitch here to Carter Carlson misses for ball 1. Top of the 6th inning here. So far, 4 runs on 5 hits, and both teams have committed 2 errors. West Fargo leaves 6 on base. Valley City, no runs on a single hit. Also 2 errors and left 7 on base so far here in this contest. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. You can make that 2 balls, 1 strike now here to Carter Carlson, who's 0 for 1. Grounded out to the shortstop, and then he was walked. And he'll reach for that one, get a piece of it, foul it away for a strike, and it's 2-2. Thornton, I have him down for 85 pitches, 49 strikes, 36 balls. An hour and 28 minutes into the ball game here, and this one will get past Cummings, the catcher, and that's ball 3, and it's a full count. it's a strikeout. Probably one that he doesn't agree with is Carlson
picks up a strikeout.
Shaking his head as he walks back to the dugout.
Now batting, number 6, left fielder Carter O'Lean.
O'Lean 0 for 1. Line drive out to a diving Mitchell Taylor on second baseman. Make that out. One of the highlight plays of this game. And then he would sack fly out into deep left center to score a run. And this one going to be popped up. And nice job there by Suffolcool to make the grab. As kind of had to lean back and make the stretch to make the catch.
Suffolcool with a nice catch in center. Now in the box, leadoff man and center fielder, number 11, Mason Stolten.
Stolting 1 for 2 as we return to the top of the order here, and this one going to right field. And that will be the end of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for West Fargo, and as Stolting flies out into right field, and
ends the 6th. Valley City
as we reach the 90-minute mark of the ball game, we'll see batters 8, 9, and 1 due up for Valley City. Their last chance. They need 4 when we come back. Otherwise, the game's over, and we'll see what happens when we return after the break here on Magnitude.
4-0.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. GoPromo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just go promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
All right, welcome back. Top of the 7th. First pitch here from Leighton Hoffland taking over on the mound for West Fargo. Is in for ball 1. Second one's in for ball 2. To the 0 for 2 Adam Bitts. Fly out and a strikeout. Seth Wiggestrand moves over to third. Caleb Deere, the former pitcher, moves over to second base. Everybody else in their same positions as before. And took 3 pitches for Hoffland to deliver the first strike, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Hoffland gets a strikeout. It's the 6th strikeout of the game for the Aces. 5 for Deere, 1 for Hoffland.
Hoffland picks up the strikeout. And now batting will be number 7, the center fielder, Tate Suffolcool.
Who's 0 for 1, struck out swinging and walked in that order. And the pitch will just miss for a ball, 1-0. pitch will drop in low for ball number 2 to Suffolk. Ethan Miller, top of the order, is next. And we'll see him for sure. And we might see Alex Thornton if we can get that far into the lineup here. Suffolk will take ball 3. So either a free base or a free strike coming up here next. And that'll get strike 1 there. So 3-1 now here to Suffolk. Once again, Wiggerstrand moving to third. Caleb Deere moving to second. Leighton Hoffman taking over on the mound. And he has 1 strikeout, and he is a pitch away from having 2 strikeouts. Here as the count is now full at 3-2. And the windup and the delivery fouled off, and Suffolk will remain there for 1 more pitch. Hoffman with 11 pitches now. 6 of them have been strikes. And this one is hit right over to Aiden Wolf, and Wolf into the glove of Entz. He's out, and that's out number 1. 6-3 ground out. That'll bring up
Wolf
Ethan Miller.
On to Entz for out number 2. Now to the plate will be the leadoff man and shortstop, number 6, Ethan Miller.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ethan Miller's 0 for 3. Fly out to center, reach base on an error, and then he popped out to the first baseman in foul territory. And now he's down 0-1 in the count here, and that one will just miss the inside edge of the strike zone for a ball, 1-1. That one drops in low for ball 2. Three balls and a strike. Here to Miller. And that'll be a walk. Runner on. Clears the count here for Alex Thornton.
Miller with the walk. And at the plate now is number 10, the pitcher, Alex Thornton.
Won the count now here at Alex Thornton. Once again, he's 0 for 2. Ground out, fly out, and a walk. The ground out was to the pitcher. The pop out was to Aiden Wolf, the shortstop. That pitch will sink in low for ball 2. 2-1 the count now here with 1 away or 2 away, excuse me, and Ethan Miller on first. Actually, he's on second now. Full count now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So 2 away, and a strike here would end the game. Fouled away, not that kind of a strike though. And this one will be sent into right field. It'll drop for a hit. Backpedaling was Connor Entz, or check that, Caleb Deere, and coming in was Carlson, but neither one of them could get there in time, and they'll drop for an RBI single that scores Miller from second.
Stepping into the box.
And that brings up Braxton Jorslin.
Number 13, Braxton Jorison.
So it's now 4-1, but Royals still need 3 more to keep this game going. They're down to their final out. Strike one. Jocelyn 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a fly out. Fly out to left to Carter Lean. And that one says no, the other umpire, so it's a ball, one ball, 1 strike. And this one's going to be popped up. Chance for Aiden Wolf to make the grab. And he does. That's the end of the game. The West Fargo Aces win it 4-1 over the Valley City Royals. And both teams will have a game tomorrow. We'll tell you more about who's playing who when we return after the break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
And that will also end the game, folks.
The Davenport Supper Club is a kid-friendly local establishment with a full menu serving steak, seafood, burgers, and appetizers. Happy hours from 5 to 6 p.m., and they have dinner specials on the weekends, too. The Davenport Supper Club is located at 45 First Avenue in Davenport, North Dakota. Visit the Facebook page for the latest specials, hours, or call them at 701-428-3817. The Davenport Supper Club welcomes you out for some great food and great times and wishes Kindred and the rest of the teams the best of luck in this year's tournament.
Marvin is hiring in Fargo. Marvin's pay starts at $18.50 to $22 per hour, and applying is easy at marvin.com/join us. Do you have experience in manufacturing? Join the Marvin team, where you'll learn based on your experience. Apply today at marvin.com/join us.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate in the Fargo-Moorhead area? From office to retail to industrial to farmland, trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, they have the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Good luck to all of the Area Legion teams on the field this week from the leader in the field of commercial real estate, Goldmark Commercial.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. GoPromo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just go promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
You may already know that at Close Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Close Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Close Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale, and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
All right, welcome back here as we go into our post-game show. And I want to say hi to Sam, Post 60 fan. And we certainly appreciate you watching, Sam. And no, it wasn't the result you're looking for, but the Royals will play again tomorrow. And let's take a look at the schedule here. We'll pull it up on your screen here for you. As with the win today, the West Fargo Aces, with the win today, the West Fargo Aces, I got it right the first time. They will move on tomorrow to play at 4 o'clock against a team to be determined. And Valley City will play at 11 o'clock tomorrow against the loser of our upcoming game here between Castleton and the West Fargo Vets. So keep Valley City, Post 60 fans, Sam and others, certainly appreciate you tuning in. We hope that you enjoy the next game to find out who your opponent is. Is once again the team that falls in the Castleton West Fargo Vets game will be the team that plays Valley City tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. And that will be a double elimination game. So the loser of that game tomorrow at 11 a.m. will be out of the tournament, and their season will come to a conclusion at that point. Once again, if you missed the game, you can get all the games on demand at our website at msportsnet.com. Under the archives button, click on demand, and you'll come to this screen right here. And as you can see, West Fargo Aces and Valley City Royals, as soon as that watch button pops up, which will be about maybe 5 minutes after we go off with our live broadcast, you'll be able to watch the game on demand along with all the other games here at the East Region Tournament. We'll be back here at in about 45 to 50 minutes with your pregame show. The next one is the next game is scheduled for a 1:30 p.m. start, and they look to stay at that about 1:30 time slot. So we'll be back here in about 45 minutes. Time of this game, 1 hour 40 minutes. Once again, your final score: West Fargo defeating Valley City 4-1. 4 runs on 5 hits. They committed 2 errors, left 6 on base. Valley City 1 run on 2 hits, 2 errors, and they leave 8 on base. So once again, the next game is Castleton and the West Fargo Vets, and that will be should be an interesting one, should be a fun one. We'll have it for you in approximately 45 minutes here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you again soon.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.